Hi everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to this special day, for Abbey, for Callum, for our families. You look beautiful, Abbey. And you truly have made Callum the happiest man in the world. And welcome to our family. You would think that an executive from an oil company and a sustainability manager for a renewable energy firm would be a strange yin and yang mix. But he and Abbey are a modern Barbara and Tom from The Good Life. They share a love of nature and gardening and used to spend a lot of time together looking after their allotment in Ingatestone and would always bring us home lots of tasty fruit and veg. They've been together for 11 years, with Callum bumping into Abbey at Mayflower School and realising they'd knew each other already, having some swimming lessons years earlier. As their relationship and love blossomed, Callum would spend more and more time with Abbey, getting to know Anne and Kev, and we were hearing lots and lots about Abbey, her family, and it was clear that Abbey was very, very special to Callum. He enjoyed their time together, and it was clear that Kev was a better chef than those employed in the kitchens at Outward Common Road. Abbey was welcomed into our family from the beginning of their relationship. And likewise, Anne and Kev always treated Callum like one of their own, welcoming him with open arms. Abbey has always been part of our family since being with Callum, and today feels more like a formality, as she's always been like a sister for me. Karen and the kids and I love her, and she is wonderful with our children and a great godmother to Alva. We always say that Callum and Abbey give the best and most thoughtful presents, and certainly Abbey has been a great influence on Callum. You're going to get a lot of advice throughout your married life, some of it vital and insightful, most of it you just smile and nod at. But I will leave you with some advice nevertheless. Make sure you still date each other. Make the time to keep the spark and adventure alive. Don't go to bed on an argument and always say I love you. And remember, Callum, Abbey is always right. So I'd like to raise a toast to the happy couple. Please enjoy the rest of this wonderful time together, celebrating the love Callum and Abbey have for each other. To Callum and Abbey.
I, Abbey,
take you, Callum,
to
be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, according to God's holy law, in the presence of God, I make this vow.
Welcome everyone, and on behalf of me and Abbey, thank you for joining us today and making our day very special and memorable. Now, Abbey, my wife. So I know you've heard probably a few stories about how me and Abbey met, but we actually met when I was 15 and Abbey was 13 at swimming. I only ever knew Abbey as the cute shy girl who swam in the lane next to me, whilst I later found out that Abbey referred to me as the normal guy. It's the only time I've ever been called normal, so I take it as a compliment, yeah. Unfortunately, I never got to speak to Abbey outside of swimming until, thankfully, 4 years later, when I resat my A-levels and moved sixth form. So fast forward 4 years. It's a snowy day in January 2013, and the sixth form doors burst open, snow, wind, and then Abbey walks in, all with a worried look on her face because she had an exam that day. She was wearing a summery floaty dress, a cardigan, some Doc Marten boots, and her dad's thick woolly socks. I instantly knew she was the one for me, and I had to speak to her. Being the millennial that I am, I didn't naturally just walk up to Abbey and talk to her and introduce myself. I found her Facebook account and I messaged her. And then, thankfully, the day after my 19th birthday, Abbey replied to me, and we've spoken ever since. I, Callum.
Take you, Abbey. To be my wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Till death do us part. According to God's holy law. In the presence of God. I make this vow.
Abbey, I can't say enough about Abbey. She's amazing. She's without a doubt the smartest, most beautiful person I've ever met. And I'm so lucky, and I think to myself daily that I'm blessed to be walking through this world with someone who's so beautiful, smart, caring and selfless. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with you. You are my rock, you're my biggest cheerleader, and you are my best friend. I love you, and I can't imagine my life without you. So everyone, please join me in raising a glass to my beautiful wife, Abbey.
Abbey and Callum have now given their vows to one another and exchanged rings symbolically of those vows, and so they are now husband and wife. Now, at this point in the service, it is traditional if the groom would like to kiss the bride.